We have a problem with violence in our society. And when we force ourselves to look closely, it's not confined to just one thing that causes this. And so if we focus just on calling this gun control, in my view, we're missing out on the bigger story. We have to look at violence control. Here in New Jersey, we already have some of the toughest gun control measures in place in the country. In 2011, the Brady campaign to prevent gun violence ranked New Jersey's gun laws the second strongest in the nation, only behind the state of California. In our state, you cannot purchase an assault weapon. You cannot purchase a magazine clip that has a greater capacity than 15 rounds. You must wait 7 days prior to the purchase of any firearm. You are required to undergo a background check prior to the issuance of any permit. We are one of only 4 states in America to require licenses for all firearm purchasers or owners. We are one of only 7 states to require firearm owners to report the loss or theft of their guns to law enforcement. And if you're an individual convicted of certain misdemeanor offenses, you are prohibited from purchasing or possessing firearms in the state of New Jersey. These are the kind of common sense proposals that have been put forward over the course of time in our state and adopted and kept in place by both Democratic and Republican governors. And these laws have worked aggressively across our state and been enforced by law enforcement, by the Attorney General standing behind me, another former Attorney General to my right, and by myself in conjunction with state law enforcement officials for the 7 years that I served as United States Attorney. I've always said that I support the laws that we have on the books today and believe that they're in place in New Jersey for a reason. That doesn't mean, though, that there aren't more common sense steps we can take to reduce violence in our society. Issues, causes, and their solutions evolve over time. Our jobs here are to constantly question and scrutinize whether or not the laws we have on the books and the current operating procedures are still working. Are they still the best ideas? Are they the right ways to address the problem? But I believe we have to expand the conversation. We must examine the usefulness and effectiveness of our gun laws while at the same time examining and looking to treat not just the effects that guns have on our society, but the causes that bring people to violent conduct in the first place. So my request, Attorney General Chiesa has put together the New Jersey Safe Task Force to examine and question and ultimately recommend steps we could take to deal with violence in New Jersey. This is a comprehensive look at not just what common sense measures we can implement to curtail gun violence, but a hard look at the root causes in our state. This is about the bigger picture. This is about violence control, not just about gun control.